We left Wendover and headed out for the Pony Express Trail. One of our main goals of this entire trip was to drive a section of the original Pony Express route. It happens to take us less than an hour from our house. We were looking forward to this part of the trip, and I honestly thought that this was going to be the highlight of the trip. And it was fantastic. However, it was pretty hard to top the sites that we had already visited in the last 2 days. Keith and I were quite surprised at the varied landscape along the drive. There were times when it was a dirt road for as far as the eye could see, and then the next minute would go to a lush green farm and several houses popping up. All of a sudden, we even drove right up next to an airplane. We were completely shocked to see this along the trail. Around this time, we began to wonder if we were still on the trail or if we were trespassing on this ranch. There are several station sites along the trail that you can stop and read more information about. We stopped at a few of these sites, and others we passed by. One of the places that Keith and I wanted to stop at was the Dugway Geode Beds. We thought that we had found the location, got out, walked around a bit, but didn't really see anything. Then we realized that this wasn't actually the geobeds, so we continued on. We found another offshoot from the main road and decided to give this road a try to see if this was the geobeds. Once again, it was not, but we did see some old mining equipment. There was a sign right off the main road for the Dugway Geode Beds. We felt a little silly that we assumed that there would not be a sign. It's hard to know on these back roads. After you pass the main sign, you'll come to some more information about the rules of the geobeds. If I remember correctly, you are on this dirt road for about 2 miles until you reach the rock hounding area. while we did see some interesting rocks and fragments, nothing warranted taking home with us. We didn't spend too much time at the geobeds, and if we find ourselves in the area again, we would love to try and find something to take home for collecting. At this point along the route, we did start to see some other people. It was a long weekend, and it seemed like lots of people were getting out with their horse trailers, campers, UTVs, motorcycles. I was really excited when looking back at the dashcam to see that we had gotten some of the dust devils on camera. We've been driving for miles and miles on these back roads, and we finally came upon a small town that had a convenience store, so we stopped and grabbed a snack. We made our way back to the Pony Express Trail for the last several miles. Soon we were back to a main road that we're more familiar with.